Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. John Lackey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Hunter Pence is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway. Leonis Martin will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Lackey comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Pence around third. Being waved on home. And he is in there. Eddie Matthews will stand in. And that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. Just missing here, 2-0.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he sends one deep down the right field line. On the move is Batista. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And this will prove to be a heads-up play at first as he tags up and moves into scoring position now.
First baseman, Fred McGriff.
Hit in the air to right field. Bautista on the run. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Batting fifth,
Gary Sanchez digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Espinosa to his right. He has it. Throw to first. Not in time as the run is across to score. Striding into the box, Brett Wallace. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get...
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Jung Ho Kang will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Espinosa showing off his range. On to Votto at first. Low throw that time, but he's able to dig it out, and they'll record the out.
batting eighth, left fielder
Preston Tucker is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So Yu Darvish is on the mound for game two. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looked great in that one. We'll see if he can continue that here.
Hit in the air out to left field. Tucker is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away.
batting second, center fielder
Gerard Dyson will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he takes ball one. And Eric, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball. 5-2 over their last 7.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
batting third,
David Ortiz will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt. Martin Prado makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on Show Track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Hunter Pence comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And Pence swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Here's Leonis Martin as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. And that retires the side. A strong inning that time out of John Lackey. Now let's see if the bats will follow. Jose Bautista strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Darvish pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista, number 296 in his career. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Justin Upton will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently 3rd in home runs in the National League. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. 1 away. Danny Espinosa will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
And he's in the top 5 in runs scored, too, so he's a big part of this offense.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Pence. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
Number 12 will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Think he'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Cameron Rupp will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
Well, I think that's pretty surprising considering he's not known as a huge power guy. Where's all this power coming from?
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Jackie Robinson.
Here comes the first pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Gonna be a tough play. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Center fielder, number 1.
Gerard Dyson gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. David Ortiz will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Martin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Eddie Matthews is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, that man's got to be feeling a little better about things out there on the mound.
He sure does. His guys got him right back into the ball game, and now they need him to put up a shutdown inning here so those bats can go back to work.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. 1 out. Fred McGriff strides into the box, and let's see if he can keep it going after the RBI triple his first time up.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Lackey looks in. Here it is on 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Now batting,
Gary Sanchez steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit.
now batting.
Brett Wallace, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time. Leading off the inning, Joey Votto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Joey Votto.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And just 69 miles an hour on that breaking ball. That's barely moving.
Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
He definitely doesn't want a redo of that second inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
Grounded to the right, fielded by McGriff. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter.
Stepping in, Jose Bautista. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, when you throw a pitch like that down in the zone and the guy still takes you deep, you just got...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. So striding in, Justin Upton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Bautista around third, heading home. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game. Coming to the plate now, Danny Espinosa, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Ready with the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
A bare-handed pickup. It's in time.
Whew, no problem.
Number 12 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground to short. Gung is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full, all even now at 4 apiece. Jung Ho Kang is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. David Hernandez is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Jung Ho Kang will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Shortstop, Jung Ho.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Into the seats, 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. To short, Espinosa's up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Martin Prado in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 15.
Hunter Pence will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cameron Rupp is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Catcher, Cameron Rupp.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Hey now.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
That evens it up 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Gerard Dyson will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Ground ball right side. Prado is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, we're tied at 4. Leonys Martin will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Eddie Matthews will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting,
Fred McGriff steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A pause, and the 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Is that David Ortiz comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
hitter, David Ortiz.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Joey Votto will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Martin. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jose Bautista steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out, and that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
Justin Upton.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Martin going back. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. Number 196 for his career. And it's now 6-4.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Standing in now, Danny Espinosa. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play. It's strike one. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds 4. Gary Sanchez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Now batting.
Brett Wallace will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And this is swung on and missed as Wallace becomes out number 1. Settling in now, Jung Ho Kang. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike one. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. Preston Tucker steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that misses inside 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Martin Prado will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Hunter Pence strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Hit to first. Backhanded. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Trevor Gott will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 28.
Number 12 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Cameron Rupp will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
And this rain is intensifying now. This is as hard as it's come down all night.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez has it, and he makes the throw to first. Rupp is retired, 2 down now.
second baseman,
Jackie Robinson will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. Leonis Martin is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
center fielder number
And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with the leadoff triple. So stepping in, Eddie Matthews, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Clay Buchholz will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Eddie Matthews will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. If he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he falls behind 0-2, trying to hold the lead. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Buchholz sets. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Fred McGriff, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. 5 runs, 9 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Throw to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
Now batting,
Gary Sanchez tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Bautista, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Brett Wallace stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Jarrod Dyson will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
Hit in the air out to center field. Martin able to take it in for the first out.
Now batting.
David Ortiz steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 19.
Joey Votto will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. Jung Ho Kang comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Buchholz is ready. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Shot back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Preston Tucker will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dyson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Prado. He singled his last time up. Lifted in the air out to right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 0-2, here it comes. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. Jose Bautista digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. A quick out number 1. Ready to take his hacks again, Justin Upton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Danny Espinosa steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number 12.
Number 12 stands in. First offering on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Sanchez is after it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Cameron Rupp steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. Jackie Robinson will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Pence waits on it, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Leonys Martin. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Justin Wilson will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Digging in now, Leonys Martin. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Eddie Matthews struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0 for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman.
Digging in, Fred McGriff. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Aaron Loup come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Center fielder, Gerard Tyson.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
David Ortiz comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away. Joey Votto will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Oh, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
With the game on the line here, you got to make sure you're going after strikes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Jose Bautista strides into the box now with a shot to bring in the winning run. But the question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Yeah, you know, with that base open, I'd at least expect him to work around him and maybe hope he chases some bad pitches. You got to love the strategy that comes into play in these situations.
Justin Upton will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the Cubs will win this ball game in walk-off style.
You know, they came into this bottom of the ninth inning knowing that they needed just one run to make it official. And they come through big time here to send this crowd home happy.
And the Cubs were led tonight by the offensive exploits of this man, Justin Upton. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the